They have at the beginning of Joe Rogan's podcast, it's like a couple random clips from like stand-up, like, here's Joe Rogan, you know, it's like, and then it's like a little song.
We need something like that. They don't have a theme song for the Joe Budden podcast, but he always says the same thing to start it.
What does he say?
He has what I just said.
And we're live. That's what we've done.
Yeah, and we're live? Yeah.
And I think I stole that because I'm pretty sure that was like from, I've heard that from listening to Joe Rogan.
What's the smoke? What's the smoke, huh?
We're live.
Yeah, pop some smoke.
Pop Smoke, R.I.P.
Yeah, I'm like, some smoke.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Fucking dweeb.
What's going on, man, this week? We had some riots last night in Louisville after the Breonna Taylor case.
We're not even started yet, bro.
Yeah, we're not started yet. Calm down.
Are we recording?
No.
No.
Damn. I thought you said this guy's like, we're recording.
Yeah, we were recording.
Are we still?
Yeah.
Are we on right now?
Yeah, we're on right now.
The fuck is
What the fuck are you talking about?
This guy's the worst.
Wait, what? Yeah, the Breonna Taylor case. Yeah, very serious topic. And you threw me right off.
Is it serious? Because apparently...
The Drywall finally got the justice it deserved.
Exactly.
What? I heard some shit about a wall getting...
No, because what the cop got charged for was like stray bullets in the neighbor's apartment.
Like reckless endangerment
Of,
of other
like,
people,
life.
other than like the person that was actually killed. That had nothing to do with the fucking raid in the first place.
True.
So,
That wasn't even a legal raid. There was a no knock, and all these factors that people don't give a fuck about, but would rather focus on the fact that the police could possibly get
remember
charged.
the raids last night? Oh, not raids. What the fuck were the raids? Like,
The
well, I'm
fucking-
sure someone got raided last night.
The riots. I enjoyed seeing that guy hit the
No,
cop in
they
the
were
back of the
peaceful.
head with a
though.
fucking
They were
baseball bat.
peaceful. Two cops were peacefully shot at the riot at the protest.
I'm pumped.
Yeah. What do you wait? Oh, but the guy just shot. I thought you were talking about Caruso inbounding the ball.
No, 100%. I'm pumped about cops getting what cops dish out.
Yeah, well,
which is
everyone knew,
brutality.
everyone knew it was going to happen. It was pretty like
Of course,
evident.
like I'm 100% sure that many of bad people have died by the guns of police, but a lot of good ones haven't, and that's a really big issue.
Good ones have.
That's
And
a
you
really, really
motherfuckers-
big
Yeah,
issue.
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that anyone in this life has to die by unjust means and innocent people to die. But that being said, like, give people justice, and it's probably avoidable, right? Like, it's not that complicated of an issue too. It's like, don't shoot people. Like, it's I guess easier said than done because I'm not a cop, but it seems pretty easy not to shoot people.
I mean, Canadian cops do a pretty decent job. Mind you, they still do kill people.
Yeah, they do, but
unfairly, but compared to Americans, like
they
still
try
do
to
it.
hold themselves back for the most part. The Canadians,
For the most
they
part.
just keep to the abuse, little physical
Yeah,
abuse.
the cops in Canada will definitely beat the fuck out of you. But
Yeah.
they're not going to shoot you.
They'll leave you with
It's
an
because
eye
we don't
missing.
have gun culture here like that. I have a gun culture, so
Yeah, they're not as trigger like friendly, even though they have it. They're not as like so like.
Damn,
yeah,
half
they're
the
equally
people
as
with guns
racist,
over there-
but not as
half
trigger
the people
happy.
with guns over there can't wait for the day to use it.
That's
Yeah.
true, 100%.
They count the days until
Yeah.
they're
The gun owners, the heavy gun owners? Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that are like that.
fucking good weed.
Even the problem is even here, there's people like that with illegal guns. They're like,
Yeah, but they
like they're waiting for that day. They're rolling with it, just waiting for someone to talk shit once, cut them off in traffic. That's what my worry is. That's why I don't anger drive, because I'm like, yo, anyone can pull a gun on me, and like I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
piss
they
them
gotta
off.
catch me first, so I have that big V8.
I have a truck. I have the
Good
V8
luck.
too, but like the good thing with the truck, I always figured like on the backside I have some good defense with like the tailgate. I have some space
If I had
there.
your truck, and your truck's not new either, I just crash into people. Like, if you're gonna pull a gun on me, I'm gonna crash into you.
That's what I would do. That's
yeah, 100%. Like,
like,
in
I was
my
thinking
car,
if someone
like,
pulled up
I
next to me
don't-
in traffic and pulled it, I'd just do the fucking
Hold that.
yeah.
I know the people without them trying to pull a gun on me. Like, I will brake check you, I'll swerve into your lane, I will try and kill you if you fuck around when I'm driving. I don't care. Fuck your life. You don't care about mine.
I saw a video of some white dude. He was a gun owner. And
Yeah.
He relinquished his guns. He gave up his license because of
That's
that.
cute.
He's like, yo, like I found myself.
Wanting to murder people sometimes
Yeah.
here and there.
Wanting to
Getting
use
the
it.
urge.
I don't understand why it's like that. You have fists. I
Well-
think about that with my fists. I'm like, I can kill anybody I want to with my hands anytime
No,
if I
no,
want to.
Anytime.
Not even for yourself. I think there's also the suicide aspect too. Where people probably like look at their gun like, yeah, I could just end it by
100%.
one pull of
That's
this
definitely-
trigger.
That's well, fuck.
But then again, if they
Definitely.
want to kill themselves, they're gonna find a way regardless.
No, if you want to kill yourself and you have a gun, it's way quicker than any other way.
Yeah,
Like,
it's probably
not-
the most humane
Yeah,
and
it's just like-
easiest in a fucked up way. It's the biggest dick of a move to the person, to
That's
other
clean you
people.
up?
Yeah, because someone has to clean that
You
shit
know what?
up.
I've been thinking about opening.
That's the
a
biggest
career.
dick way to kill yourself.
I saw this thing on TikTok. These guys that go and fucking
A career for you?
yeah. This is my career. Why not? You know, but like they do cleaning sites. And apparently, you just have to get some certification.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
that hard to do, and you can just be running around cleaning fucking
Brain
Dead
matter?
bodies and shit.
anything. Anything, crime scene. So they don't have to be dead. Just a crime scene in general. Like, you know what I mean? Someone killing themselves. Or
car accidents probably a lot.
It's mostly indoor stuff. Car accidents are usually
There's no
a different kind of crew. Yeah, it's a different crew for that.
They're throwing like the fucking shit on from the gas leaks.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. And shit, like, it'd be gross, but it'd be like really like thrilling.
Yo, I was thinking about I've been thinking about abortion a lot this past week.
Weird, because what are you doing?
No,
what are you doing in women's business?
Not that I know about.
Stay out of women's business, Kevin.
No, I was just thinking about like
until it's masks, then it's not her body.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, I don't know if we talked about this before, but like a girl's like it's selfish to a girl that I know has had abortions. I see her comment like it's selfish that people don't want to wear masks. And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, like, it's selfish for you to kill your baby, but no one's telling you what to do with your life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna sit there and
it's not the take I want to take though publicly, but
I mean, you kind of just took it. But at the end of the day,
well, I'm just joking. That's what I hide behind.
Well, 100%. This whole podcast.
I'm pro-abortion. No, we all know I'm pro-abortion. I am more than happy to. I have no regard. I don't worry about life. I don't think it matters. Which is why I also don't care if you get COVID. If you die, you die. I'm just like, I think you can't be on either side of this coin. If you're like saying lives matter, we should protect and preserve life.
Then you have to be pro-life in all aspects.
Yeah,
right?
you can't. How can you be like, I want to protect the old people and vulnerable people, but I also got 3 bodies in my vagina? If you know what I'm saying. You know what? Like where are we talking?
Pussy?
Where are we talking about? Like, where's the preservation of life? Like, do you guys want to preserve life? Like, I was thinking about like in the future. What I was really thinking about.
But wait a minute, Kevin. It's not a real life until X amount of days.
Well, I was really
right now. It's a tadpole, so I don't feel bad at all.
I was really thinking about like later in life, like years down the line, or even like a more intelligent species looking at our civilization. They're gonna be like, these motherfuckers are so stupid. They willingly kill their offspring. Like, think about how many beings are just like, yeah, we're just like gonna kill our offspring.
Well, there's plenty of beings on the planet.
And I'm pro-abortion. It's just like the idea, like as like I was thinking, like down the line.
It's a bad take. There's a lot of animals that kill their kids for funsies.
Eat them probably, yeah.
Yeah, they eat them, but at least they create them to eat them.
Yeah, true.
They don't wait in the middle of the process.
A lot of fishing situations, I do get bigger fish eating the smaller fish.
I mean, not the same kind of fish though. That's a little different.
But I mean, I wonder. You know what I mean? I'm more
it's
curious
like touching
about
a baby deer and then bring it back to the family, and then they just disown that nigga. Like that's the kind of shit it is. You know?
I'm more curious about like intelligent life, more intelligent than us, what they do. Because I could see them looking at us, be like, they're so stupid, they haven't figured out what to do with their offspring.
They're gonna say, you know, so stupid, you still beef over color.
Yeah, exactly. Shit like that.
We're all still humans and fighting over color. This is stupid.
I figured out how to end racism by the end of the way. If we could just do a big marketing campaign to have everyone look at skin color, like hair color, problem solved. Like nobody judges you. Actually, blue-haired girls excluded. Nobody judges you based on your hair color. I mean, you know what I mean? So like, if we just pushed a movement, like I don't know, maybe we
I feel like Hitler has entered the chat because some people might judge you on your hair color.
Yeah, but he was no, but he did have a line. He's like, they'd be ideally blonde hair, blue line down the line. Like, you know, he's like, we'll accept all of you now, but down the line,
eventually
there's a cut that's happening.
All you brunettes, and redheads, you abominations.
And I think that's where a lot of people lost Hitler when they went to hit hair color. They're probably like,
what was the pure area
you know what? You had me at white, but blonde? Nah, I'm good.
Hey. Oh man, shit is delicious.
What is that?
Calypso.
Yeah, Calypso, Island Wave. Stand by it. I want a sponsorship.
Some POC brand?
I feel like it's a white guy that makes this. 100%.
Yeah, it looks like an appropriation.
So.
Yeah, it looks like
an appropriation beverage.
Yeah. Oh no, like the cover guy's like some fucking.
I gotta look into it though. Like who made Calypso?
I guarantee you, it's like owned by like an umbrella company, like some random fucking company that makes some random amount of drinks.
King Juice Company. It started in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I think the Jamaican population over there is very low.
Well, no.
Well, there's a lot of people in Milwaukee.
Yeah, like Tyler Hero. He's from Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's pretty black.
Yo, he's snapping right now. He's going off in Miami.
I tweeted some shit. What did I say? I was like, Tyler Hero's out here burning niggas like he's on a plantation or something.
So I gotta go. I would like that tweet because you're my friend, but
my white boy said the exact same thing.
I don't want to get fired.
He's like, I don't know if I can like this tweet or not.
Honestly, if Twitter was back around back in 01, or even 02, I would have retweeted that for sure. Yo,
12 Twitter, dog.
No, even still, that was 2012, I could still get away with doing the N-word typing out with the apostrophe over the I.
Yeah.
You can still, or the asterisk over the I. Typing like in the caption.
Yeah, and
just,
then like GGA, not even like
GGA.
all of the asterisks, not just like an asterisk.
Yeah, just the I.
Just on the I.
Yeah,
just the I. Yeah, I don't remember those times.
Yeah,
and you were like,
that was
right,
acceptable.
Like,
I was
like, he's not really saying it. Like,
no, it'd be like
he
in
knows.
or in like
now
a song
like,
or something. Yeah. Or like it's like you're like capturing instead of just like totally blacking out. You just be like, oh, I'm just gonna cover this I, and no one's gonna like.
Yeah,
it's pretty much different.
It's a different time.
Yeah,
well, definitely is gut sensitive. I mean,
yo, I realize we're turning into this South Park reality because they had an episode way back, Vote or Die, where like P Diddy was going around fucking South Park with Vote or Die shirts, and then I seen the other day.
Did he start that trend? Was he the first Vote or Die guy?
I don't know what it's from, but it was South Park making fun of it. I remember from back in the day. And then I see like LeBron and Selena Gomez and random other people wearing Vote or Die shirts, and I'm like, yo, we're really like just turning into a South Park, real life South Park at this point.
Fish stick? The gay fish stick?
Gay fish. Or the president. I love the newer ones. Where like, remember when Clinton was running against Mr. Garrison for president? And he's like trying to lose.
A little bit of
it's jokes. It's so funny because he's like trying to lose, and Hillary's just so stupid.
She's just botching it.
Well, no, they're like, no matter what happens, just say like, he is a liar, and it is not true. So he's like, I don't want to win. He's like, don't trust me, anyone. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's probably best she wins. And then Hillary Clinton's like, he is a liar and can't be trusted. Because she just keeps saying it, and she's like, you dumb bitch. Just like, fucking like, say something. It was so funny. Because that's pretty much like how it went. Like, it was a gimme, and she was just so stupid. And just.
That's what it was. Like, how the fuck did you lose to Donald Trump?
Oh, that's what I was thinking about. Yesterday's news. While everything was covered with the Breonna Taylor case on the news, on mainstream media, that was the main thing getting pushed, and the riots that were inevitable to happen. But guess what news broke that same day?
What?
Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son, got financial ties, got caught with ties to human trafficking in Eastern Europe.
That's no good.
And then you're just like, how convenient is that? No one's going to talk about that. And there's a big media story which does deserve, the Breonna Taylor case does deserve a justice. But then you're like, so like this morning, just proves that
be equal level of like,
the president's son just got caught with connection to human trafficking, guys. Like, and it's like millions and hundreds of millions of dollar connections. It's like, anyone want to say, hey, what's going on over here? But.
Well, it's like when the JP Morgan ship got caught with $100 million.
Yeah, what was that? What was that about?
What happened to that? That just fell from the news. No one's getting charged. That's not big news. JP Morgan's a massive fucking banking company. You shouldn't have caught with any coke.
Or even speaking of
any coke.
No coke. 100%. None.
Well, even
unless it's personal use. Like,
speaking on banking companies, Deutsche Bank, they're in a case right now where they sought out business from Jeffrey Epstein. So people are suing them. Back in the day, they recruited them. After he had criminal charges of this pedophilia stuff in 2013, he already had these charges, and they still sought out his business. And there's like, and this just goes to show there's a huge broken system at play with this banking networks, where like there's a bunch of dirty money getting traveled worldwide willingly, and like this is also the same banks our like taxpayers have bailed out. You know what I mean? It's just like, when is people going to start looking and being like, hey, but at the end of the day, CNN, all these other mainstream medias, Biden, Trump, both campaigns, they're all pro-banker friendly. They're on both sides of these parties, and it's a bipartisan thing.
You can do something for someone. People don't give a fuck.
It's not about that, fam. Yeah. It's the fact that too many people are living day to fucking day just trying to survive. When you live your life like that, you don't have time to fight the system.
Yeah, true.
You're just trying to fucking make sure you have food today and keep the lights on. Most people what they said is like 70% of Canadians are living paycheck to paycheck. You know how fucking ridiculous that is? Anywhere. Should be living paycheck to paycheck. At the very least, you should have a fucking buffer. I'm not saying that we all just deserve a buffer. I'm not on some fucking socialist, communist bullshit. I'm just saying
it's more
shit's just too goddamn expensive for how much they're paying motherfuckers.
Well, I was even thinking, I heard someone talk about reparations for the U.S. and U.S. slavery in the States. And I was thinking, and they were talking about it, and they had an idea come up, like, how to, like, actually do it. Someone brought up, like, instead of, like, just, like, a financial check to whoever, they do, like, free, like, trade school, you know, or whatever it may be, a bunch of, like, for, like, all these people, something where it's, like, not only are they just going to get this one-time handout, they're going to get this,
You know what?
I don't know, whatever it is to actually create. Now that you have value, you have,
They should just do what we do for the natives here. Free school.
give them a casino and put them in an area and tell them to shut the fuck up.
That's what they do there. We don't do that here. Our casinos are owned by us.
Are they here? OLG?
It's OLG owns them, yeah. I'm pretty sure even fucking Blue Heron. All
No,
OLG.
what about the... No, that one is a native... Has to be. That's on native reserve land.
Is it?
Because they sell cigarettes and shit there next door at the gas station and shit. So there's no way. So I think that one...
I need to take a trip there.
Actually, I wondered. I guarantee you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like OLG ran with X amount of percentage of proceeds just go to the community. Probably was what it is.
At the end of the day, they should just give them fucking, free schooling, and I think they should have taxes off shit too. If you're the fact that black people in America pay taxes is absolutely ridiculous. They fucking built the city. It's not like the natives where you got your shit stolen from you. Like niggas actually built this shit. Like you're saying, make America great again. It was great because niggas were working for free. Like nothing beats free labor. Period. We know this. Yeah. China's the model.
We were talking about we were talking about this on the way here. How the main import of the North America in the beginning, the second the colonizers got here, was humans. That was the main import. Humans to build it. And I was even telling him in Canada specifically, there was we imported a large amount of Chinese people to build the railroad. Japanese.
There were slaves in Canada too. People always say,
but the thing was, I was explaining to him, the Aboriginals were highly enslaved, but it was a human trafficking thing. They were getting whoever, China had people to sell. Yeah. So that's how it was. X amount of people. We need a rail line.
It's still a better life for them. Do
you think that's what it was?
Life is hard in China.
So do you think it was a voluntarily?
You think life's hard in China now? Imagine China 200 years ago. It's been fucked.
I actually think life in China now is probably at a better time for them because I think they're looking out for the citizens that work for the system. So I think if you have a job within the system... China does take care of China more than any other country. I feel like China takes care of itself. I don't think everyone's getting taken care of, but I think if you get a good, comfy job within the system...
Yeah, but if you're in rural China, you're fucked, buddy. That's what I'm saying. When you think about China, we always think about these massive cities that have 100 million people and shit. Yeah. We're like, that's crazy. But there's rural China, too. There's the Ajax of China. It's not so great there.
It's overpopulated.
It's not. I promise you. It's not.
I've never been there, but, it's one of those
I haven't been there, but I've watched documentaries. I've seen both sides of China. China is death. Poor China is bad.
Yes.
It's death. Yeah. You want to put videos on African kids with flies on them? Poor China is death.
Where's the worst place in the world to live, you think? If you had to put, the last place you'd want to live. I think somewhere in the Middle East, maybe.
It's between, what are you talking about? Living...
if you had to pick one location that's probably the last bottom.
It's destitute, but
there's probably someone with strict laws
in the Middle East. So you can't just say the Middle East is shit.
No, I don't think it is at all.
Australia, man. There's so much shit that can kill you there. And Brazil as well. South America, living in places where you can just die because there's a fucking snake that popped down the sidewalk and decided to fucking bite you. That's dangerous.
In Australia, it's definitely it's more exaggerated. It's actually more invasive species there. There's actually not that many, too many really crazy amount of death shit. There's just big shit that's non-lethal.
Bro,
so there's giant spiders there, but they're not actually lethal per se.
Even
they're just creepily disgusting.
Damn, Australia has, I think, one of a lot of poisonous animals, bro.
I would hate to wake up and see a giant.
Probably Amazon somewhere, near an Amazon.
That's what I said. I'm like, yo, Brazil, any Amazon place.
No, Brazil would be.
Even South, Texas, Arizona. Those places have bear rattlesnakes. They have black widow spiders there. Don't sleep on dangerous animals. They are everywhere. We're blessed to be in Canada.
No, you know what the worst is?
Coyote.
For urban areas, I was watching this on one of these Netflix Earth things. Mm-hmm. There's a group in India. There's a town or whatever that has the most tiger attacks because they live on the outskirts of the town, and at night they come into town and all their pets get killed and all this shit. But people get attacked all the time at nighttime. If you're a small person at night, they come into the town and then they did they set up heat fucking monitors. And all around, you'd see all of the fucking heat traces, and these are full on tigers, and they don't kill them because in there, it's one of those things. It's they won't kill a tiger based on the culture of the town. Yeah, so it's just historically, they just accept the fact that X amount of people may get mangled by a tiger a year.
I'm moving.
You know,
I'm moving. I'm not living in some town where we're just okay with tigers killing people. It's just it's part of it.
It's just roaming around town.
It's our culture to be murdered by tigers.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. You're a bigger guy. I'm pretty sure they go for most time in those situations with big cats. They can go on anyone, but it's majority women, children, smaller,
I'm gonna
easier
keep it,
prey.
I'm gonna keep it
a 6'5" big man.
Still.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Do you understand the size of a tiger? You don't understand how big tigers are.
No, they would win.
No, let me.
I'm saying their behaviors though. They go for the smallest in the pack.
You are assuming
I'm
that
saying
a tiger is not that much bigger than me.
no, he would fuck you up. I'm not saying he won't fuck you up.
He's saying the chances of it.
They're
for
hunting.
you
Their mindset is like
instead
they're going
of
for a
a
smaller.
child.
Fam, a male tiger is 220 kilograms.
They'd fuck you up.
220 kilograms.
They'd fuck you up.
And the female's 140.
All I'm saying is they're gonna go in their nature's mindset. They're always gonna go for the small run to the
For
pack.
sure, for sure.
Of course,
But
but
dog,
it's whatever they see. Also, if
might
they
not
see
be
me.
that, bro.
I'm
No.
they see. They're gonna be like, oh, he's
Number
a big
two.
kid. I'm going the other way. They're gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah.
this guy's dead.
No.
He's dead. I'm dead in this.
I've never seen you nighttime not rolling with a bitch at your side. So don't tell me that you're not gonna have a bitch at night,
Yo,
and
it's
she's
so
the
funny.
one that's gonna be taken
I'm way
down.
faster than any ever. Yo, girls always like, who's a big nigga? I'm like, bro, I'm black. I have slave speed. You're not catching me, my G. I'll be fucking gone. You're gonna be fucking tiger food,
slave
bitch. Bro, I'm fast. I'm the fastest big nigga you ever seen.
I think that's why
Yeah.
I got a decent sprint, and I think it's from like my 6% Moroccan. It just gave me a little bit of a step. No, I don't even know. I want to do my ancestry test because my parents did it, and like they both had like little amounts of like random other shit, like Native American or like my mom had some African in there. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, I just want to do my DNA test so I can finally be a POC
You
and
already
have
have
color.
my DNA.
I just want to be a person of color. Like, I don't understand why I don't have color.
Yo, you guys don't think it's
Why am I
so sick?
colorless?
That's sick, bro.
I just want to have color. I don't like being identified as
Like,
bland.
I love being black.
Where's
but,
my
like,
color?
It's not hype.
Dog, I've been red. You've seen me. I burn. I get red.
You're
I
not
get
native
like
either.
brown out a bit. I get like peachy. I got color, dog.
You don't have melanin.
I don't have melanin, but I got color.
You do, but you have a little bit.
They're like person of color pretty much excludes everyone but you guys.
I think personal color is
You
kind of
guys
racist.
are bland.
I always say I don't like the term person of color, like, because
So it's like every
when it was first
non-white,
created,
right?
it was black people, and then it became all people of color. And I was like, listen, you guys aren't people of color because we don't all get treated the same. We don't live under the same umbrella. I don't care. Like, yeah, brown people, Asian people, they all want to talk about racism against their communities. I get it. There's racism for you guys, but it is nowhere near as severe. So if you guys want to bring it up and cry about it, I actually look at you like, shut the fuck up, fam. Like, you weren't actually out here in the fields, and you don't have the results of segregation and then Jim Crow and then racist policies and redlining, all this bullshit. That's not there for you.
Would you say that black women are the most disrespected people on earth?
I think the black women are just highlighted as the most respected, but it's black people in general. Like, black men are getting gunned down. Like, so
Yeah.
it's a trade-off of like, what do you really think about it, right?
Yeah, LeBron tweeted.
And there's always this argument of black men hate black women, but it's fucking stupid. Because I know too many black men that love black women for that to be a real statement.
I think the problem is generalizations. And people just go so hard in generalizations because like that's what fucks everyone up and that just divides us.
Oh, but they
like
just look for shit
before.
takes, bro. That's what it is. Like,
It's
people are aware
everywhere.
of shit takes. Even with that fucking
It's even
the
political.
video.
Oh, he's a Trump supporter. They're all racist. Like I'm pretty sure not
Oh.
every single person that voted for Trump is probably not all racist. Like
That's what I said. A lot of people vote single vote issues too. Like, they could have said one thing that Trump did that they liked, and we're like, okay, cool.
Or
Like, I don't want
whatever
the
it might be.
Mexicans here. That's it.
yeah,
They don't care about the other shit that he's doing that might affect them negatively either. They just care about that one issue. People don't understand politics. They don't understand what the fuck's going on
But
around
that,
half the time.
but it's that tribalism that people get, where people always have this tendency, and it goes back to I think our primitive days, where we get tribal and we want to attach ourselves to these groups and these causes.
Here's the thing, though.
and race and whatever it may be.
If you are listen, you can be a Trump supporter and vote for Trump, but if you're wearing Trump
Yeah,
gear
you're
in
flexing,
public,
you're being an
that's a
idiot.
different meaning.
Yeah.
People that support Trump and vote for Trump don't even want to say it because they know what will come with it because they're intelligent enough
Well, no.
to know, regardless whether they are racist or not.
That being said, I do
But
understand.
if you wear Trump gear, fam, you are
No,
looking for a problem.
I get the Trump
That's
gear.
basically a Confederate flag.
No, I get the Trump gear.
It is what it is.
I wouldn't say a Confederate flag. I think
It's
some people
not to the
take-
same
but
severity,
Some people
obviously,
take it as that.
but-
Some people take it as that.
But that's what it is, though, because you know what it means.
But the
you're
thing
not wearing
is,
a MAGA
I
hat
under-
to be like, oh yeah, I don't care because I vote Trump.
I understand why people do it on the internet for clout because you can definitely get a wave of pro-Trump if you're trying to create a fan base
100%.
and you actually happen to agree with some things on
Bro,
Trump. It's so easy
I'll
to
tell
just
you right
throw in
now,
the hat and
I
be
would
like,
say half of your fucking following is Trump fans, bro.
honestly, it's so funny.
I'm reading the comments and shit, you have bare Trumpers in there. I'm like, what about this makes you think this guy's super conservative?
Yeah, no, I know, but
But some of our takes.
if you notice it, some of I also got a lot of profile pics that are the black fist too.
Yeah.
So and like ACAB shit. So I have this weird thing where I have a good balance of both, which I would rather. I'm in a middle ground. I'm kind of like I'd rather balance a middle ground to bring everyone together. Like
I'm kind of conservative, but I fuck with some liberal ideals.
I did it by test, the political wing test.
It was a political wing test? Where's that at? Let me try
Yeah,
it.
you just Google it.
Okay.
Like it's like
They're going to be
Excellent.
like, you're a Nazi. I'm like, whoa,
No, it's-
whoa, whoa.
no, it's not a wing. it's a
Nazi
spectrum.
socialism.
It's
I'm
a
like,
square.
whoa!
No, it's a square. So I was
Jesus!
what I thought I was pretty much a left-leaning libertarian, which I always identified more as a libertarian.
You identify as a fucking Apache helicopter.
Which really goes to the libertarian. So libertarians like Joe Exotic ran. Remember he ran as the president. He ran under Libertarian Party. It's pretty much like the most freedoms possible, and less government intervention. But the problem is with the Libertarian Party in the States is they really make it look like a goof show. Instead of like someone
look like a goof show, bro.
Instead of someone actually taking control, like why? Like, there's no reason that this election right now that the third party, Joe Jorgensen, shouldn't be all up on all these platforms trying to get everyone on her side. Be like, you hate both these.
You know what
we
it
can be
is,
the
bro?
change, but. They need a good leader.
Media,
they need a leader.
You know what it is? There's so much social media. Like, all these big groups are using social media. Like, pump out a little bit of fucking bucks to a couple places, get your face on social media a little bit, and even if you pay a little money for that first little bit of traction, you can build your following off your own account if you're consistent.
What it is, though, it's political...
You're a politician in 2020. Your Instagram's not booming? Why? Your Twitter's not booming? Why? Mm-hmm. Why is it not? The AOC's on fucking Twitter.
Well, that's what I love about Angela Stanton King, the Republican girl running that's like heavy, like saying the QAnon shit, the pedo shit's real. Remember what I was telling you? Running for, was it Congress?
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah. And she's in Georgia. And that's why I love hers, because she just went all in with the internet. I see she has like 280,000K. I'm like, yo, this girl might actually, because like she's in Georgia, which has always been Democratic for the past 140 years.
A lot of niggas.
And what she's saying is she's like, hey, if you guys don't like the system, the Democrats here have been running it for 140 years. Maybe let's try like me. And she's running under Republican. Yeah. And she's heavy on, like you said, heavy on social. I'm like, I wonder if that social will translate, because she has a good, probably global following. Yeah, but how many are in her district voting in Georgia?
Atlanta has a very big gay community and trans community, so it's very difficult for
her son's gay. That's why she's like saying, like, that's what she's.
Well,
I saw her
this is a game
it.
changer.
Yeah,
they should let her win.
But she's killing herself on abortion, though. She was saying,
yeah, because bitches hate accountability. We know this.
But she was
saying, that's why we created abortion.
Well,
you guys don't like to do things. Here,
she was going on the Black Lives Matter narrative, saying the most black people are killed in abortions and everything, and Planned Parenthood is conveniently always put into black.
She ain't telling no lies. I know that statistic.
Yeah, and it's like she's kind of speaking truth, and like. But that being said, in an election, abortion is never a topic that's going to win you an election.
You know what
usually,
I don't?
Right?
You know what I really don't get though? Like, just wear a condom.
What?
It's the craziest thing. Like,
wear a condom?
Yeah, wear a condom. Like, yo, raw sex is lit. I get it. But with women that you're not too sure about, that you're,
how about this? Think about this.
It's not that bad. Like, you still bust a nut, bro. Like, I don't care how good you say raw pussy is. Busting a nut is busting a nut.
You know what I think?
Especially in a hot vagina.
We should offer money, like the government should offer money to people who want to have their babies and don't want them. And be like, you're donating your baby to the state, and he just gets raised as like what we would call now a slave, I guess you could say.
A slave to the state? You just automatically in the bin?
No race-based slave. Only women get to choose if they want their offspring to be a slave. And put pro-choice slave.
They should make them work for the government.
Like if you don't want to
raise them to work for the government, so the government's just all orphan kids.
How fucked would that be? They're like, hey, we'll give you money for your instead of abortions. We'll give you, how much would they have to give them? $100K. It's like, oh shit, $100K? Just got him a baby?
It's $40K for a surrogate.
How much of an army of a workforce would you have in fucking 15?
It's
when they
$40K
15,
for a
16?
surrogate, bro. I'm about to cough up that 40 myself.
Jeez. No, surrogate. Yeah, surrogates are a weird thing. Like, yeah, I'm just going to carry your baby.
I'm going to come in a cup and you're going to fucking turkey base yourself when you're ovulating. Just keep it in the fridge. Hold it. Something serious.
What was I saying about something? I forgot. Oh, Hunter Biden probably being a pedophile. We talked about that. No, there was something we passed on that. The political spectrum. So the way the test is, it's not a line. It's like a square. So it's left, right. But then there's like libertarian, and I think that's like authoritarianism. So I would... So what you would be by your persona is like authoritarian right, probably, which is like pretty conservative, like Hitler vibes, you know? That would be you.
I'm
fucking kidding. No,
he's
I was like
a socialist though. The Nazi Party is supposed to be socialist. That's the funny thing about it. They're not even really right winged.
What? The what
Nazi
party? That's what I mean. They were socialists.
They're
more.
socialists, bro. Like
That's why it's like never made sense to me that.
everyone's like, oh, it's conservative. I'm like, bro, you guys just like want to put your fucking hand like this. That's all you want to do. You want to do that, and you want to fucking make black people feel uncomfortable and hate on Jews. Let's just say that. Just say that. You don't have to be a fuck. You
really
can't
hate
be
Jews.
a Nazi, bro. They lost. They fucking lost. Join the Klan. Be a man and join the Klan. At least the Klan is relevant and actually in the streets. You're a Nazi, bro. Your squad lost.
Yo, do you know what political party created
Hitler
the Klan?
ran to Argentina, bro.
And lived
It's
his
done.
life.
You guys fucking lost.
Oh my god, I just thought of a great meme. You know that Thanos one?
Which one?
When he's like just fucking ends the world and he's finally like at peace in his garden?
Yes.
What he's doing with Hitler when Hitler finally got to Argentina? It's like fucking Thanos like gets to his garden.
Is that not already a meme? Because if it is
that'd
not,
be a
oh,
great
buddy,
fucking meme.
that is fucking killing me. I'm just picturing him there, like
Yeah.
his purple body just looking over the sun. In his shanty house. That's what I love the most about that. He's like, I'm gonna destroy half the world. I'm not even taking a mansion. I'm gonna live in the middle of fucking nowhere in a shanty house. No running water or electricity. I have all this power.
Farming.
Man's farming. That's how you know he was for a deeper cause. I'm so pro Thanos. I really am. What he did was like heinous, but the piece after was
The thing with Thanos'
just
is
sad.
problem
You
was
don't know who's gonna die.
No, but the thing with Thanos' thing was is he could have just if he made a couple adjustments on that.
instead of half.
No, he said half, but like with a filter system, like pedophiles. You know, like
Yeah,
and it was-
only half pedophiles are dead. There's still half them running around. We're like, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? Like he could have easily threw a couple restraints and everyone would have been down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get rid of 50% of the population. This thing knows everything.
Yeah, all the pedophiles.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything. He just snapped his fingers. So it knows what you're
Fix it.
thinking.
He could have took all the pedos out.
You
all
want to know why he
the
didn't do it?
murders, all
He
the women
doesn't. He
beaters.
disappears.
Yeah.
He's just a
not.
pedophile, so he didn't do it.
That's why his
But then
stepdaughter.
again, he still survives.
So
in the
you're
first place.
saying Gamora might have been stuck in the dryer? Thanos walked in. Oh, Gamora, he's stuck in the dryer again.
It's still not blood, so
That's what I'm saying. Stepdad.
it's just family.
Why do you think?